right? The so-called black man is the real Jew, right? So we got to come back to the Lord and keep his commandments. So give me Jeremiah 17:4, right? So today is a special day.
Look at Jeremiah.
Right? Today would be the Sabbath day. And our people don't keep the Sabbath day. Right? Because today is the seventh day of the week. Right? And what happened to us for not keeping the Sabbath day or the commandments? Huh? That's right. This is what happened to us for being disobedient.
Okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
Right?
Bring it up. And thou, even thyself,
Right?
shall discontinue from thy heritage.
Our heritage is the law, statutes, and commandments. Knowing that we're Israelites in the land mass, right? That we received out of 70 AD, right? Not a so-called white man has that land, right?
That I gave thee,
And the Lord gave that to us.
and I will cause thee
For what?
to serve thy enemies
We had to serve our enemies in captivity, right? We had to serve the so-called white man.
in the land which thou knowest not.
And we didn't know this land, right? We didn't know America, right? We came over on slaves, right? So the so-called white man got here, according to the Bible, right?
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
The Lord will consider us, so he punished us, right? By killing us on cargo slaves, right? By giving us religion such as Christianity, right? Baptist, Methodist, Seventh-day Adventist.
That's right.
All of these different devil doctrines that you don't read about in the Bible, right? So the point is, we got to forsake these things and come back to the scriptures knowing that we Israelites.
Right.
Right? Read.
Which shall burn forever.
Which shall burn forever. That's why we still getting gunned down in the streets, right? Because the Lord is angry at us, right? Because we want to follow the gods of the so-called white man, such as Christianity,
Second spirit.
right? Or Christmas, right? You don't find none of these things in the scriptures, right? Give me
Second Chronicles.
chapter
Yeah.
15. Right?
Second Chronicles.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 1.
Read out the book of Second Chronicles,
Right?
chapter 15, verse 3.
Give me Luke 13 and 3.
For a long season,
For a long season, for generations and generations, right? Read.
Israel,
Who?
Israel
Israel is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
hath been without the true God.
We've been without the true understanding of who our power is, who the Heavenly Father is. Right? We think it's some white man sitting in the clouds. Right? Not at all. Coming back with kisses and hugs. Right? He's not doing that. Right? That's right. Exodus 15 and 3 tells us that the Lord is a man of war.
That's right.
Read.
And without a teaching priest.
And without the true prophets, servants of the Lord, teaching our people the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? Because you got these pastors set up like T.D. Jakes, right? You even got right, Creflo Dollar. You even have heathen pastors set up like Joel Osteen, teaching our people lies, vanity, and taking their money.
That's all they doing. Taking
Right?
money.
Christianity is nothing but government set up by your
Business.
enemy, right? With a 501c plan to take your money and to destroy the Israelites. Right? Yeah, brother. Hey, brother, you're an Israelite, brother. Right? Get out of that Christian church, brother. Right? Get out of that Christian church, brother.
You got to keep the commandments and the faith.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I knew he was about ready.
Yeah, Christian pastor, man.
I knew he was about ready.
You know, and a lot of these Christian pastors starting to read the scriptures now, man.
Yeah.
You know, well, what the hell is going on? And you know, or maybe we're not all the same. You know, they reading the Bible, but guess what? The Lord going to destroy them for not teaching the truth, man. Right? We'll bring it out. Jeremiah 23. Right?
Jeremiah. That's heavy there.
Give me Micah chapter 2.
Chapter 23. And verse 1.
Right?
Woe be unto the pastors.
What the Lord say?
Woe be unto the pastors
Right?
that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastors.
Right, so the Lord said destruction is coming to these pastors, man. Your local pastor, your local bishop, right? That sit around in the pulpit all day sweating, right? With his rag, right? With a damn orange juice beside him, right? get up and he come in, he make his grand entrance, get on his knees and pray, right? Wave at people, you know, like he, damn John the Revelator, man, right? The Lord said, what?
Woe be unto the pastors,
Right?
that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Right, they destroy and scatter the sheep, man, by teaching them lies, vanity, right? Mischief, right? Sorcery and witchcraft.
Saith the Lord.
And I didn't say this. The Most High said this, man. Right? Give me Lamentations 2 and 23. Right? Give me Micah chapter 3 and 11. Right? Lamentations 2 and 14.
The book of Lamentations, chapter
Right.
2 and 14.
Right?
Thy prophets.
Like who?
Thy prophets.
Like prophet. You got a lot of Facebook prophets out here. Right? They get online, they say, you know, I'm a prophet, I'm a prophetess. Right? And they say they declare the words of the Lord. Well, they're declaring all manner of lies, man. Right? And things that they envision themselves. And things that the Lord didn't give them. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
What's going on, King? You spoke to you before?
Yeah, I talked about with you, bro.
All right, all praise.
Much love.
All right, brother. Read that again.
Thy prophets
Right?
have seen vain and foolish things for thee,
Right?
and they have not discovered thine iniquity.
The point is, these prophets, these teachers, these so-called teachers and these preachers, they haven't discovered thine iniquity. Right? Peace, King. Right? They haven't discovered why we're in captivity. Right? They can't break down why the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in slavery. They can't break that down, man. Right? You ever wonder why these Christian pastors out here not teaching the truth? They can't break down the scriptures, man, properly. Right? And this is why. Give me Micah chapter 3 and verse 11.
Book of Micah, chapter 3, verse 11.
Right?
And it reads, the heads thereof
Right?
judge for reward.
They judge for reward. Right? And who are the people that's rewarding these rich pastors like T.D. Jakes? Right? Creflo Dollar. Give me the book of Ecclesiastes. No, Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Right? I'm about to show you. Because the Lord said these pastors judge for reward. Right? So let's see.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7.
Right?
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
So if you was dealing with any type of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, oppression would make a wise man mad. You would look at the state of your people like, damn, we impoverished, right? You know, we still impoverished, man, right? Slavery was in 1640. What the hell is going on? Why can't we rise as a people, right? A wise man gonna get mad at that, man. He's like, what the hell is going on? He gonna figure out who's oppressing his people, right? He's gonna start hating those oppressors, right? Because the Lord said the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, right? So if you got knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you'll hate the evil and wicked seed that's doing all this to our people, right? Shooting a brother 7 times in the back, right? And then when he see a so-called white man with an AK, they kind of don't do nothing, right? So the point is, oppressing will make a wise man mad, but what?
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
A gift destroys the heart, meaning when a so-called white man gives the so-called black man these gifts, they're destroyed. Like Jesse Jackson, right? You know, they're never going to tell you that the white man is the devil and that we're better than them and they're going into slavery because they have gifts, right? These Christian pastors that read the Bible, they read the judgment in Obadiah, they read the judgment in Revelation, the 13th chapter, right? 14, 18, right? But they'll never tell the truth, right? Because these so-called white people paid them off, right? They're giving gifts. That's what you call a coon, right? And it's we got a lot of coons in our nation, man. And they destroying our people, man. Right? So we against coons. We against the so-called white man. We against this government. And the so-called white man is the devil, man. And he's going into slavery. Right? So these Christian pastors, we getting on them, man. The Lord said destruction is coming to them. Right? Give me the book of Maccabees, 1 Maccabees 8. Right? 1 Maccabees 1 and 8. Right? And read Micah again, 3 and 11.
Book of Micah, chapter 3, verse 11.
Right?
The heads thereof judge for reward.
The people that's supposed to be leading these people, right? You good?
I ain't got time to do it. What version y'all read?
This the regular KJV. right? You want to have the King James version, the 16 and 11.
Just a regular book.
It's the regular Bible.
Volume, just find this right here.
That's in my house. Very funny.
Huh?
Regular Bible, man. Regular Bible, right? And they try to hide the truth, what's in here, right? Let me show you something that's in here. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1, right? Let me show you the judgment that's in here that these pastors are not going to get into, right? Give me Obadiah 1 and 1, right?
And also get this so you have a complete Bible.
Right, that's right. Now what this is called the Apocrypha. Apocrypha meaning missing books. So when you get to the book of Malachi in your regular KJV, right, this supposed to be in the middle. It's 400 years of missing history in the Bible.
See the word
right?
Apocrypha? Okay, that's see, this right here has Apocrypha.
That's missing.
This-
Well, this is missing the Apocrypha.
The regular Bible is missing.
See, they pulled the
So
Apocrypha.
the King James version is missing the part.
No, the KJV, it had you want to have the 16 and 11. It has all of the books.
Let me do it this way. The Apocrypha was, listen, the Apocrypha was in the Bible.
Okay.
1826, they pulled it out.
Okay.
So all the Bibles after 1826 don't have the Apocrypha in it.
But we got it. And it's in the, like this Bible right here, this is the 16 and 11. This has the Apocrypha in it.
Yeah, I got the Apocrypha in here. Show you. See the word right there?
Yeah, I seen it.
Right. So it's in here. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's right. That's right. And we're going to show you a few things why they took it out. Right? Let's show you a few things why they took it out. Right, real quick. Let's show you why they took the Apocrypha.
Just a
Give me-
couple examples. You know
To what?
It ain't
Couple
gotta
examples.
be head for head.
I got you. A couple
As long as
examples.
it's the truth.
I got you. Give me the book of 2nd Esdras,
Yeah, I know.
chapter
Wow,
6,
Yeah, go ahead.
54.
Oh, you going there?
Yeah, I want 54.
Okay.
Right? I want that one first.
You want that one first.
Right?
All right.
I want that one first. But this one is mighty.
It's what you know, so.
Yeah, this one is mighty.
Me and gentlemen, so let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Right? Watch this.
Okay, this is a book of 2nd Esdras in the Apocrypha.
Bring it up.
Chapter 6, verse 54.
Right, now this is a simple one, right? Bring it up.
And after these, Adam, also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So what that's saying is we all come out of Adam. Right? The Lord made Adam of all thy creatures. Of him come we all. Meaning every nation, every people that you see on the planet Earth comes from Adam. Right? Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Now it said, and the people whom thou hast chosen. So you got everybody comes out of Adam, and the chosen people also come out of Adam. Right? Read.
All this have I spoken before thee,
Right?
O Lord,
Right? Read.
because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The hour is the chosen people. The chosen people is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Israelites.
The world was made
Right?
for them.
The world was made for us. Right? Read.
As for the other people,
Now, there's a difference. You got the chosen people, and you got the other people. As for the other people,
which also come of Adam,
other people come out of Adam as well.
thou hast said
Thou hast said,
that they are nothing.
is that in the Bible?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
That they are nothing. The so-called white man, which is the Edomites, the Chinese man, which is the Moabites, all of the African nations, the Hamites, the Cushites, right? The Lord said they are nothing. Right? Read.
But be like unto spittle,
But be like unto spittle. Right? Spittle is spit. Right? That's how the Lord feels about the other nations. Right? Read.
and has likened the abundance of them
Right?
unto a drop
Right?
that falleth from a vessel.
Now that's in the so-called Apocrypha. They took that out.
That's one of the many
That's
reasons.
that's
That's
one
one
of
of the
the
many
many reasons why
reasons
they took it
they
out.
removed it.
But watch this. Give me Isaiah 40 and 15.
Book of
Right?
Isaiah, chapter 40.
And verse 15.
Now remember, it said, they are nothing but be like to spittle, the abundance of nothing like to a drop that falleth out of a bucket.
So you got to listen carefully.
Bring this out.
Behold, the nations.
The nations are, which is talking about the other people that are in, that just told you right here. Right, read.
Are as a drop of a bucket.
Didn't that just say the same thing?
No, he doesn't remember.
It just said that there is a drop of a bucket, right? Hold that. We're going to read that again.
Okay? When it says that thou hast said that they are nothing,
Right?
but be like unto spittle,
Right?
and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Right? Read.
And now, O Lord,
Right?
behold, these heathen,
These other nations,
which have ever been reputed as nothing,
they always been nothing.
have begun to be laws over us.
Now they reign over us. Right? Now bring it out. It's about to say the same thing that was in our project. Read.
Isaiah 40 and 15.
Right?
Behold, the nations.
The other nations, the so-called white man, the Chinese man, all the other nations outside
African
the
man.
nation of Israel, right? Read.
Are as a drop of a bucket.
There is a drop of a bucket, right? Read.
And are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Right, meaning the Lord don't care about the other nations. Everybody try to engraft the other nations into the covenant, right? But the Lord never prescribed for them to be set up at the kingdom of heaven, right? So that's one of the reasons why they took that out of the
That's just
Bible.
one of them.
Right, just one of them. So the point is, in these last days, the Lord is revealing his secrets to his servants, the prophets, and they go foretell the things on the earth. Before every great kingdom fell down, the Lord sent his servants, the prophets, to warn and foretell the judgment written, right? And when they told it, that's when the
It
Lord
happened.
did the work, right? So America's about to fall. Give me Amos chapter 3 and verse 6, right? Amos 3 and 6, right?
Reading out the book of Amos, chapter 3,
Right?
verse 6.
Right?
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city,
Read?
and the people not be afraid?
Right?
Shall there be evil in the city,
Right?
and the Lord have not done it?
Right? Read?
Surely the Lord God will do nothing.
The Lord God is he's not gonna do nothing, right? The Lord is not gonna move, right? He's not gonna do nothing except what?
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Right, one of the many secrets is the so-called white man gonna be in the kingdom of heaven? No, he's not. He's gonna be a slave, right? He's the wicked seed according to the Bible. He's the devil on the earth, set up as the deceiver. He's that beast. He's that old serpent, right? So he revealed his secrets to the servants, the prophets.
Yeah, the servants, the prophets.
Right?
You going to 8?
That's it on that.
Okay.
Right? So the point is, the Most High is raising up his kings and his priests in these last days to foretell the judgments written. Right?
This
Give me-
wicked kingdom.
That's right. Give me Isaiah 1 and 20. Right? Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 20. Right? Isaiah 1 and 20.
Reading out the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 20.
Right?
And it reads, if ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land.
Right? Keep reading.
But if ye refuse and rebel,
Right?
ye shall be devoured with the sword.
Right?
For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it.
Right? Keep reading.
21.
Start at verse 26.
Going to verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first.
The Lord said he's going to restore his judges, meaning the gods on the earth. The strong, mighty men of the nation of Israel. Right? Give me Joel 3:9. Right? Read.
And thy counselors as at the beginning.
Right?
Afterwards thou shalt be called the city of righteousness.
Right. So
And and the faithful city.
So after the Lord restores his judges, his kings and priests, then that's when the earth is going to be purified. Because we're going to destroy America.
That's right.
We're going to take down the so-called white man. We're going to have our government set up, right, under the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, who the world calls Christ, right, that look like you and hair just like you, right? So we're getting ready for war up here. We're getting ready to take down the so-called white man, right? We're not, we're not warring against our brother no more.
We're not having no guns.
Yeah, we're not beefing over what street you on, brother, right? You know what color you banging, right? We're not beefing over what cell block you in. You understand? No, we at war with the so-called white man, right? Straight and plain, straight and simple. And chiefly, the Lord is at war with the so-called white man, right?
But we're his boots on the ground.
That's right, right? Give me numbers, right? Have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Right? Exodus 17 and 16.
Exodus what?
17 and 16.
17, 16?
Right.
17, 16?
Exodus 17 and
Oh, you
16.
said Exodus. I'm sorry.
Exodus 17 and 16.
I still had numbers in my ear.
Hey, it's all them.
That's right, that's right.
Hey,
Give me Isaiah 14 and 1. Oh man, you got your word, my fault.
17, 16.
Bring it up.
Okay. Exodus chapter 17, verse 16.
Right?
For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
And the Lord swore on that. Right? Now the Lord don't change. Right? He didn't just change that. Right? Give me Malachi 3 and 8. The Lord didn't change that prophecy. The Lord said he's going to have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Now Amalek is a so-called white man who call themselves Jewish.
Malachi 3 and 8.
Right? Those are the people that call themselves the Jews, but they're not the Jews. Right? And they're going to be worshiping and bowing at your feet.
Right.
Right? Soon come.
You said Malachi 3 and 8.
Malachi 3 and 8. Right? Bring that up.
The book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 9.
Right?
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Proclaim ye this among the other nations, the so-called white man. Right? Read.
Prepare war.
Do what?
Prepare war.
What the Lord say do to the so-called white man?
Prepare war.
The Lord said prepare war. Right? Read.
Wake up the mighty men.
What the Lord say to do to this, brother?
Wake up the mighty men.
So, brother, we got to wake up the mighty men. Right? That's what we out here for, brother. To wake up the mighty men to come into the Lord's army. Right? It's war, brother. Right? We at war with the so-called white man. Right? It's the chosen against the unchosen. Right? The seed of the righteous against the seed of the wicked. Right? The children of the Most High against the children of Satan. Right? Read that again.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Right?
Prepare war.
Right?
Wake up the mighty men.
Wake up the mighty men.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Right? So all of the men of the war got to draw near. Right? You got to draw near. This is your gun. This is your weapon. This is your bazooka. Right? This is how we're going to kill off our enemies. Right? This is how you get built up in the spirit. Right? This is how we get to tell the so-called white man that he's the devil and the wicked to his face. And they don't do a damn thing about it. Right? Because we got the angels of the Lord camping around us.
Right.
Right? And chiefly the angels going to come and save the elect and destroy our enemies, man. Right? Straight up and down. And they know that. Right? So bring that out, King.
This is what? Malachi 3 and what?
8.
3 and 8. And it reads, will a man rob God?
Uh-huh.
Malachi 3.
I am the Lord, I change not. 3 and 9.
6. Okay. Malachi chapter 3 verse 6.
Right?
For I am the Lord.
Right?
I change not.
Right. So all of these prophecies that's written in this Bible, they don't change. They gotta come to pass. They gotta come to fruition. Right? Such as this. Give me Isaiah 14 and 1.
Isaiah 14 and 1.
Right?
For the Lord would have mercy on Jacob.
Right?
And will yet choose Israel.
So during the time of destruction, when the Lord is upset at this place, he destroys it with fire and brimstone, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Right? The Lord is gonna have mercy on Jacob. Right? You say, listen, I'm all right, cool. I'm gonna destroy everybody else, but I'm gonna have mercy on my chosen. Right? Read.
And set them in their own
And
land.
he's gonna set us in our own land. Right? Read.
And the strangers.
And he will be a stranger. right? And the strangers,
shall be joined with them,
they're going to be joined with us in that day, right? Read.
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They're going to be pulling on your shoulders. Come on, can I come with you? Right? You know, can you protect us? Right? They're going to cleave into us, right? But how? Read.
And the people shall take
And
them,
we're going to ask them.
and the people shall take them,
We're going to take all of the heathen, right? We're going to gather around. Now, this is the heathen that survived World War III and Armageddon, right? Because a lot of them, they got bunkers, you understand? Because they know that it's about to get destroyed, right? So they're going to be trying to hide underground, hide in the ocean, right? Hide in the mountains, so on and so forth, right? So we're gonna find them, rally them up. Give me Jeremiah 16, right? And start at verse 12. We're going to rally them up, you understand? And we're going to take them. We're not going to ask them, and we're not going to beg them. And the people shall take them,
and bring them to their place.
and we're going to bring them to their proper place. Read.
And the house of Israel,
Right?
shall possess them.
Shall what?
Shall possess
He's
them.
going to possess the so-called white man. Right? He ain't going to be able to go against no damn way.
That's right.
Right? We're going to have him, right here. Right? Having our hand, rubbing it, taking his damn head, slapping him around. Right? Shall possess them
In the land of the Lord,
in the land of Israel, the land of Jerusalem, and all of the earth, because it's ours. Read.
for servants.
For what?
For servants.
And what?
And handmaids.
So they're going to be slaves, servants, and handmaids. Hey, boy, get up there and climb that tree. Hey, boy, get over there and make me something to eat. Right? I ain't going to have them make my food, though, But they're going to have, they're going to have to work in the field. Right? They're going to be slaves for servants and handmaids.
And they shall take them captives.
And they shall take them captives.
Whose captives they were.
Now, hold that. Give me Jeremiah 16 and 16.
This is Jeremiah chapter 16,
Right?
and verse 16.
Right? Bring it out.
Behold,
Behold,
I will send for many fishers.
so the Lord got fishermen out, right? He got men, you understand, that he created to be fishers from the foundation of the world, right? Now they fishing other great men, finding other mighty men, right? Just like, when they say real recognize real, right? We recognize the real, right? So we got here finding the realness, and we trying to bring them back to the fold, right? So the Lord said, I will send for many fishers.
And after will I send for many hunters.
So the fishing season has an expiration date, right? Meaning it's going to be a time period where we're not going to be out here fishing for the mighty men, right? Because after that, the Lord said it's hunting season.
That's right.
Meaning what? When we're going to be hunting down these devils, man, right? These Edomites, the so-called white men. We're going to hunt them down, right? Read.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain
And we're going to hunt them from every mountain.
and from every hill.
Right, like we said, they got these bunkers. They're going to be trying to hide in the mountains, under the waters, under the ground. Right, read.
And out of holes
And out of holes
of the rocks.
of the rocks, because they know the Bible prophecy, right? They know that they're going into slavery, right? Give me Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 18, right? Finish that, King.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
So the so-called black man is going to be ruling over our oppressors, right? Read,
And it shall come to pass
right?
in that day
And that day, after we ruling over our oppressors,
that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
so the Lord is going to give us rest from our sorrow, right? We ain't got to beg the so-called white man for his money, right? For his printed money with his face on it, right? Because the Lord is going to give us the spiritual power to subdue this wicked kingdom, right? Give me Jeremiah 30 and 16, right? Bring that out,
This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18.
right?
And
Give me
the,
Ezekiel 25 and 1,
and the house of Jacob shall be a fire,
right?
and the house of Joseph a flame.
Right, so the so-called blacks, they're going to be on fire, and the Hispanics and the Native Americans, they're going to be on fire.
Right.
Right? Read.
And the house of Esau
Right?
for a stubble.
So the house of Esau is the biblical nationality and name for the so-called white man. We're going to be on fire, right? We're going to have the laws, the statutes, the commandments. We're going to have the truth, the understanding, right? We're going to have our spiritual bodies, right? And we're going to be mighty. And the house of Esau, the so-called white man, he's going to be in slavery and in captivity, how it's designed from the foundation of the world.
Right.
Genesis, the first chapter, right? From Genesis 25 to 25, right? Read.
And they shall kindle in them,
Right?
and devour them.
So we're going to devour the heathen, right? The so-called white man is going to get devoured, right? According to the Bible, right? Read.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
So they're going to go extinct, according to the Bible. It's going to be no more so-called white people on the planet, right? They're going to be out of here because we done killed them. We done killed them all, right? For what?
For the Lord hath spoken it.
For the Lord has spoken, right? Give me Job
It's not
chapter
us.
20.
That's what
Right?
the Bible says.
That's right. That's right. So according to the Bible, we're going to rally them up. They're going to be in slavery for 1,000 years under the hand of who the world calls Jesus Christ, which is a so-called black man whose real name is Yahweh Shai, who's coming back like a madman to put all so-called white people into slavery. Right? They got to get ready for that. Right? And not just white people, the Chinese man, right? The Arab man, the Africans that sold us, right? All the other nations that had us in slavery, they're gonna get this work from the Most High.
That's right.
Right? So bring it out, King.
Job chapter 20
Right? And what verse? I think I want verse 6.
and verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens,
Right?
and his head reach unto the clouds,
Right?
yet he shall perish.
Yeah, he shall what?
Yet he shall perish
Right?
forever like his own dung.
Right? So the Lord said the so-called white man is going to perish forever like his own dung, man. Right? Job hated the Edomites, man. Right? Job, the Edomites, Job did not like the Edomites, man. He hated them with a passion, man. Right? Give me David, man. Give me Psalm chapter 37 and I think it's Psalms 139 in the last few verses. Right? Job hated the Edomites. Right? Hold that, we're going to finish this. Right? Read it again.
Yet he shall perish forever,
Right?
like his own dung.
Like his own dung, right? Read.
They which have seen him
So this talking about the so-called white man, right? They which have seen the so-called white man
shall say
what?
where is he?
Where the hell is the white people at? Where the Edomites? Right? You know, they was on the earth. We had them in slavery for 1,000 years, and 1,000 years ago, they had the most mighty kingdom on the earth. Right?
That's
you know,
right.
They polluted everybody. They deceived the entire world. Right? They had the all these great cities like New York, right? And LA, right? And damn DC, right? What happened to the Edomites? Right? Read that again.
Yet he shall perish forever,
He's gonna perish forever for all of his wickedness, right? Read.
like his own dung.
Like his own dung, read.
They which have seen him
Everybody that seen him, even the other nations, are like, where the hell the Edomites at? Right? Everybody on the earth, you understand, is still gonna be here. Right? You're still gonna have the Moabites, the Chinese man. You're still gonna have the Arab man, right? The Ishmaelites, right? They which have seen him
shall say
what?
where is he?
Where is the Edomites? And chiefly, we're gonna say, because we're gonna be done beat him in the back all day, man. Right? Because that's a righteous judgment from the Most High from all the atrocities that they've done on the earth. Right? Read.
He shall fly away
He shall fly away
as a dream.
as a dream. Right? Just like when you wake up and you kind of had a dream, you don't remember. Right? You had many dreams at night. So the Edomites are finished. They are not going to be remembered.
That's right.
Right? Thus saith the Lord.
That's
Right?
why they don't want you to read this.
That's right. That's right. Give me Ezekiel 24.
I'm serious.
Right?
Ezekiel chapter 24.
Question.
You got a question.
Gotcha.
You got a question.
I was wondering if Edomites convert, are they also part of the punishment
Convert to what?
to Judaism?
All right, give me the book of Amos, chapter 9.
The reason why I'm asking that is because if Christ and his commandments is to love thy neighbor and thy enemy, then wouldn't that make Christ a hypocrite?
No, we're going to show you, right? First of all, give me Amos, right? I want Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. I want that
Isn't
first.
that part of the commandments to love?
Love your enemy. We're going to see. And give me Leviticus chapter 19, right, and verse 17.
I'm from Peru, from down South America. So that means I pertain to the Inca tribe, which is my tribe. And yet I love my brethren, whether they're white, black, Chinese. And we had a fastest
Bible say. Right? And give me Sirach chapter 12. Right? Bring that out.
This is Amos chapter 8
And verse 11.
and verse 11.
So he said, if they convert to so-called Judaism, meaning if they repent, you understand, is it not that, they're going to get their judgment? Let's see what the Bible says.
Amos 8:11.
Right?
Okay. Book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11.
Right?
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God,
Uh-huh.
that I will send a...
Salakia, I want Amos
Yes,
1 and 11.
yes,
Amos,
I saw.
Amos, the first chapter and 11th verse.
Okay, that's what
Amos, the first chapter and 11th verse. Right?
That's right.
Bring that out.
All right. Okay. Book of Amos,
Right.
chapter 1, verse 11.
This is the answer. Let's see what the Lord said.
Thus saith the Lord,
Right?
for 3 transgressions of Edom,
For 3 transgressions of Edom. Right? Edom is a so-called white man. Right? Read.
and for 4,
And for 4, meaning they went overboard with their wickedness. Right? They had us in slavery, but the Lord didn't. They didn't have to take the women and cut the babies out of their stomach. Right? They didn't have to set up Planned Parenthoods and abortion clinics. Right? They didn't have to. Hold on, I got you.
The Spaniards think that from our people as well.
Right. So they are. That's Edom. The Spaniards are
they
east.
eat them.
Right? So like I got you. So the so-called Spaniards,
So the Spaniards are all the white people who walk around here are all pertaining to Spain.
they're
So
all.
who's Japan?
Who's Japhet?
Who's Japan?
Right? That's not Edom.
Is he white?
No. Right? Edom is a biblical name for the so-called white man. Right? And we could prove that. Right? Now, real quick, finish that.
Okay. That's 3.
Amos 1 and 11.
1 and 11. Oh, it says, and for 4,
Right?
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So the Lord is not going to turn away the punishment of what the Edomites have done. Right? Read.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword. Right? Now, you kind of said 3. All right, finish that first.
And did cast off all pity.
Right?
And his anger did tear perpetually.
Right, meaning he went overboard with his wickedness.
Perpetually.
Right? Perpetually, meaning they went overboard with the punishments thereof. Now, give me 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9.
And he kept his wrath forever.
And he kept his wrath forever.
Still going on right now.
Now, the point is, who is Esau, who are the Edomites? This is about to tell you.
2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9.
Right?
For Esau is the end of the world.
So, what you're living in, what you call the end of the world. Right? So, if Esau is the end of the world, right? If Esau would be the Japhites, who's in rulership right now?
The rich.
The rich. Who is the rich?
Black, white, Chinese.
Oh, so you're not being. Who has the most military strength in every other nation?
Right now the Chinese.
That's a lie. Where's the Chinese military base in America?
They're not American. They're actually in Canada, in Mexico, in Cuba, in Panama,
The
in
Chinese.
Saudi
Hold
Arabia,
on.
in Africa.
The Chinese.
I know.